are, day 2. Beautiful Key West. Beautiful ship behind me. I'm only standing right outside near it. Been to Key West many times. Not going to probably stray there today. See it behind me. I'm going to go wander a little bit, get some shots of the ship for you. So you can see our beautiful celebrity reflection. Get some of the length here. And wonderful night last night. Didn't do a lot of filming. I was going to film, put some stuff up for you guys. It's part of this trip, but actually it ended up being it's not really boring. I had a good time, but it would have been boring filming. I ended up socializing with a couple of people from a group that we knew from online that were cruising on this cruise, and so went and socialized with them, and then closed down the casino bar. Lost $100 in the casino, but on slots, not bad, not much, but really just kind of hung out and talked to a bunch of people in the casino bar. So it was exciting, but it'd be boring filming. So I'm gonna get some shots for you right now. Beautiful celebrity reflection, beautiful day down in Key West. Again, I'd been here, so I slept in today and just kind of hung out in the cabin and went to lunch and stuff and decided, you know what, I don't really need to see Key West, but I'll get some shots for the video out here. Further out, I'm going to walk you out so you can kind of see the ship in the background. Beautiful celebrity reflection. Enjoying every minute of it this trip. Again, since I've been to Key West, not much to see here. Won't get to show you much. Maybe one day I'll do some more videos in the town. For me, when I started this and started thinking about it, it was really more about doing a kind of the ships, because that's what I go for these days, the ships versus the versus the port. So that's one of the things that you'll find that some people really just enjoy the ships. That's what I really enjoy. That's what I'd rather be doing than the ports. Sometimes some of the places are they are the same in some ways. A bunch of shops, a bunch of people harassing you, trying to get you to buy stuff. There are some beautiful islands, good times. I got a great cruise. I think I mentioned yesterday coming up on Celebrity Apex in the end of the year. That one is going to be with Teresa, and that's going to be a week long, and we're going to a couple places we haven't been. Now those islands, I have never done an excursion. I'm usually pretty adventurous as is, but I feel like this time let's do a couple excursions. So one of those spots is Nevis, and like I said, never been there. The other spot is Dominican Republic, never been there. So all the Caribbean cruising I do, 2 places that are pretty popular that I've never been to. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to Celebrity Apex for sure. So right now we're just walking along, and some folks behind me sitting in there enjoying the sunshine at the hotel. I don't know what hotel that is, actually. I think that's a Hilton. Me being the Hilton guy, you'd think I would know that. I do not. Right here is a great shot of the ship behind me. You can see that. And then looking all the way back to where it says reflection right there. Pretty big ship, good size. Of course, me and my Oasis class been on a lot bigger ship than this, but this is a great ship to just get away for the weekend. I used to sail on, before the mega ships were there, right? I used to sail on some of the smaller ships in Royal Caribbean's fleet for the week. I don't know if I would want to do a week on reflection. I'd have to really think about it, just because I am so used to the bigger ships now, and there's just so much to do for the whole week. Again, that becomes the destination in and of itself, are the ships. So right now, I think this is pretty cool. I wanted to walk down here last time we were here, but it was a torrential downpour. But these sailboats behind me, this is great. Now I don't know, being the cruiser that I am, I don't know if I could survive on a sailboat this small for that maybe a day. I don't know, but then the other part of me goes, wouldn't it be great to just go out there and sail around the world, or sail through the Caribbean and just spend weeks on board? You don't have to deal with people and the headaches and everything else. I don't know. But this is absolutely beautiful. It's such a great view of the ship over here. It's just amazing. I love that. Like I said, probably not going to get really too far out of this little plaza area. You got to be back on board 3:30. And it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon now, blazing hot. I'm hot just standing here. So hope you enjoyed this little shot of at least celebrity reflection out here. And sorry I couldn't show you more Key West, but I will show you more of the ship as we go forward tonight. Delicious. Obviously having a glass of wine before dinner and the show. Got a comedy at 7 o'clock. In the entertainment bar, I just did a couple of shots in here for kind of post later and see how they turned out. I'm still getting used to this camera and doing pictures in at 360 degrees. So the lights keep changing in the back. I'm using the pure video setting now on the Insta360, and the X5, from what I heard from the old versions, it was a little dimmer and didn't pick up the contrast as well. So I'm just learning about that, but I've got that setting on now because it's a little darker in here, so we'll see how that goes. But look forward to taking you around tonight. I'm wearing my white pants, and that's as close as I'm getting to the sparkle night tonight. It used to be a white night, but now it's sparkle something or other, shine, and we'll see. I'll take some video there for you. You can see I'm poolside, getting ready to head to the back of the ship over to the aft, and I don't know why that's striking me as funny today, but it is. So I'm poolside right now. I'm walking there. I have comedy at 7. I can also see comedy at 9. So if I miss 7, because I'm kind of having a good time right now wandering around, still have that glass of wine I just had downstairs doing some shooting, but I figured I'd come out here, take a look at the pool deck, see what's going on. It is definitely calmed down. Earlier, it was a mob scene in the pool. Most I've seen in my for celebrity. Now, Royal Caribbean, forget it. Pools are always mob scenes. This today, though, even the solarium pool was absolutely packed with people having a great time. That's one of the fun things with cruising. I hope for those of you who watch this because you're going to come on this ship or because you want to cruise and you've never cruised, that you just follow up with it as much as my friends, my wife, that we all have. It's just a great way to vacation. It's all inclusive. Yeah, the cruise lines, they say nickel and dime you these days a little bit, but you don't have to go to specialty dining. You don't need drink packages. You can still come on and have a great time. And I would suggest that you do so. And again, if you're watching this and it's going to be your first celebrity, oh my goodness, you're going to love it. So I'm going to go to the back. I'll take some shots up there for you. Okay, so now we're on the upper deck. I'm going to take you to the back just as I promised from down below. Beautiful out today. There was some rain, but it was when I was at the gym, and actually by the time I came back out, the rain had stopped, so it ended up working out pretty well. Right now he's getting ready for the the party tonight. Like I said earlier, the shine party, so hopefully there won't be rain tonight. It'll all be shining people. So the last few times, I was mentioning a little bit earlier that I'm wearing my white pants and stuff. It was a white party out by the pool, and I guess they changed to shine party, but they did still mention you should wear white tonight, could wear white tonight. So that's what I did, because that's what I brought, because I like my white linen pants. I'm actually, you can't see it right now, I might be able to get a shot in there. Teresa thinks it's quite entertaining that I have green shoes, but I have green shoes that kind of match this shirt, and as soon as I showed her that I was going to wear those with the white socks, or white pants, she was like, yeah, that actually goes. So I might have won her over with my green shoes. So over here, obviously, they're eating dinner at the lawn club. Showed you that yesterday. I say yesterday, but who knows how I pin these videos together, right? It's going to be one time you're watching it, but yesterday's part of the trip. So tonight, oddly enough, kind of sad. I don't think there's any sports. Well, there was golf on, like I said earlier, in the cabin, but they got the big TV on up here. But it's just the celebrity logo with nothing else. And Facebook and celebrity and Instagram for celebrity cruises. It's kind of interesting they don't have something playing out here. Maybe it's because it is so wet. Nobody's gonna come and sit on the grass. I haven't even felt this grass. I'm sure it's soaking wet. It also looks like now there's going to be some live music back here. Guitarist is playing tonight. Sunset Bar is usually packed, especially for sunset, but I think that's him singing. But I think because the rain, I think it scared people off. And if you couldn't hear that, I said I think the rain scared people off. But I don't know. We'll see when we get around the corner there. But it's usually one of the hot spots. It's usually packed up here, especially for sail away and stuff. So to see it like this, yeah, it's kind of crazy actually that. Nothing but hey, I got live music. You can't beat that. How do you beat this live music here? Take a look at this view, folks. Looking out the back of the ship. Nothing like the aft view of a ship. Absolutely beautiful out. Gorgeous. Bartender's still going at it today. They were serving yesterday all day. It was packed when I was here initially and first got on board. Again, it's kind of dead. It's strange. For those of you who are cigar smokers, I did notice this last time on here as well. They sell cigars out here at the bar. So they pulled out the cigar, I don't want to call it the machine, but the humidor, somewhat of a humidor, that you can buy your cigars and then you can go over here because this is the smoking side of ship. Very few smoking areas these days on cruise ships, but if you're a smoker, you can still get it. You can get it done if that's how you want to enjoy the cruise. Believe me, this whole area was filled yesterday with people smoking away. So they're still out there, and the cruise ships are still accommodating you for the most part. So hope you enjoyed this shot of the video tonight. I'm gonna go see again the comedian. I might not make that 7 show. I'm definitely gonna make the 9. I love live comedy. If Teresa was with me, it would be a not to miss. She does not like to miss comedy. So enjoy the rest of your day watching this, whatever I seam it into next. But I hope you enjoyed this. Well, 7:27. I didn't make the 7 o'clock comedy. I'll make the 9 o'clock comedy. How could I leave this behind me? The guitarist that was playing out here just stopped. So now we have some soothing music in the background. But look at this view behind me. How could I leave that sunset, even though a lot of clouds tonight? But I thought this was just a better moment for me and a better shot. And, I can see the comedian at 9. I will be there. I already texted Teresa and said, don't worry, I won't miss comedy this time, because I know if you were with me, we'd be having to go. And I love live comedy, so I'll get there, but I probably actually won't do any filming in there. I'll have to show you guys the theater, because I didn't do any theater filming for you. So, and I know that some of the purpose of the videos is really to show people who want to experience reflection before you get on, because that's what I do. Or you've been on reflection and you're just missing it, and you want to look at how somebody else's view of it is. That's kind of what I'm trying to do. I want you to be able to see all the little nooks and crannies and things like that on the ship that maybe I see that maybe you didn't see, or maybe you want to see. So I will get some shots of the theater, maybe not tonight, maybe tomorrow. We shall see. I don't like to film, obviously, the comedians and things like that in shows, because that's protected information, or proprietary to the artist. So I don't like to mess with that too much, but we'll see as this channel develops. But for now, enjoy this beautiful sunset behind me. Okay, so before I go catch that live comedy that I'm promising I'm still going to make, I had to come get some water, because I finished that glass of wine, and also some delicious vegan food. Looks a little crazy on the plate tonight. I went a little haywire with my mix. French fries, vegan nuggets, which, hey, I ate at home, that's fine. A green bean gratin, right? And then a lentil stew, and sourdough roll. The obligatory sourdough roll that I love on Royal as much on Celebrity. So enjoy as we have a great view to eat this. Okay, here I am, Celebrity Theater. Great. Reflection Theater. Sorry. But here we go. Headliner, Tony Esposito. Coming up, as promised, that I would actually make the 9 o'clock show. So as we come into the theater, you can see that it's standard cruise ship theater, obviously, but looping around here a little bit. I don't want to bug anybody yet, so I'm talking kind of low. Hopefully it comes out on here. Not that anybody really cares. I guess pre-show, what are they worried about, right? But right now, we're getting ready for Tony Esposito to show up on stage, and the excitement of that. And beautiful theater. Like I said, most cruise ships, same theater, very similar styles, everything else. Trying to get a good shot in there. If it rounds out and shows you kind of how the theater is laid out. And up above, I was trying to show you that there is an upstairs. I actually just came down from the upstairs. So there's that there. I semi know what it feels like to be on stage, because I'm close enough, I guess, right? I'm not sitting way down below. When I'm solo cruising, I don't need to get into it with a comedian who may or may not want to use his audience and do crowd work. That's reserved for when I come with Teresa or the friends. And even then, yeah, no way she's sitting in the front. But you guys will figure that out as you meet her as we go forward and videos come up of her cruising. You're going to see that, yes, she does not want to be on the videos, like I said before, and she does not want to sit anywhere in the front where a comedian could get at her and harass her. So I'm going to get my seats. I got about 20 minutes left of the show, and we'll see how this show is, and I'll take some shots tonight of the Shine Party for you. Okay, so I'm out on deck 5 outside, almost like a traditional promenade deck. One of the crazy things on this ship is it doesn't go all the way around. I shouldn't say crazy, because some ships are that way. I prefer Oasis class where you can go down and that's the running track you can use. Actually, earlier today I had to run in the gym and on the treadmill, and that sucked because I hate the treadmill. So, you can't run here. There's an upper track, but it goes through where everybody's kind of sitting and hanging out for the evening or the day. So right now I'm just taking you down through the again what would be a traditional promenade side of it, and obviously with the fact that looking out, not seeing anything but darkness of the sea right now as we are sailing toward Bimini, and I am going to make it to the other side of the ship here and maybe try and jump on the elevators by the theater, which is where I just left, to go to this party to show you up top, the Shine Party. Cruise director was all decked out in a shiny suit when she came on to tell everybody after the comedy show to head on up to the Shine the Night Party, and I probably screwed it up again, but I think that's what it's called. So looking forward to seeing it. Like I said, wearing my white pants, nothing shiny. Interestingly enough, of note, if you are on any ship or maybe on this one, this is the first time I've ever seen this comedian. He was terrible. Don't care that I'm saying that. Don't care if I hurt his feelings, because he's never going to see this, and anybody who knows him out there, you're probably not watching this. And if you do, well, tell him he's terrible. It was not worth the 50 minutes of my life, so to speak. And I've seen some okay comedians on the ships, but they still have their moments. He had no moments. I felt like I wasted my entire time on Mr. Esposito. He has a late night adult show tomorrow night. I may go catch that, because maybe I can see some swearing and get some more entertainment out of a vulgar mouth or something. I don't know. We'll see, but right now I'm going to head up top and I'll show you when we get there. One of my favorite things about Celebrity actually is the fact that you can come in late at night and it's not just pizza like Royal Caribbean and everything else. I had pasta made for me with the vegetables I wanted. I was a vegan triathlete, training all the time, hungry all the time. This is just amazing. It was one of my first things that I discovered on Reflection, this ship, back in September, the first time I was on it, and how amazing that is. This is just, I think all the ships need to take up this, and maybe, I don't know, maybe like Virgin and Norwegian are all doing it, but from the Royal Caribbean family, you're getting pizza, and yeah, they can make me my vegan pizza, but they also have late night food. in the Cafe Promenade on there. But what that is just like a handful of sandwiches, and none of them are good for me as a vegan. So this option, come in here, get pasta, pizza, salad bar, fantastic. One of my favorite things. I am going to absolutely indulge after watching that dance party out there because I didn't dance. So I had a lot of time, a lot of good times filming it and everything else. But I am absolutely starving, and I am going to chow down.